Alright, so today we're out here on this job. It's one I've been out here several times. This is a pond that I done 3 or 4 months ago. It's got ice on it. It's about 33, 4 degrees a day. It's supposed to be even colder tomorrow. He's gonna build him a horse shed there. And anyways, we're out here today. We're gonna build a pad for a shop building. I think it's a 50 by 80 or maybe a 40 by 80. So we're gonna lay that out. I haven't been working around Christmas. It usually gets pretty slow. I do have a spoiler alert though. It looks like we're gonna be repacking a bunch of cylinders. This dozer sat on the trailer for 2 weeks. I started up. There's one. That one's kind of been dripping. But these, that one over there was maybe seeping, but this one. So here in the next week or so, I'm gonna have to pull it in the shop. That's the only 3 cylinders that's left that I haven't repacked on this machine. So anyways, that's how it works. So we'll get up here and get everything laid out and get to pushing. Alright, so we're out here. I haven't shot grade on it yet. It's got to be 4 to 6 foot off, depending on how hard I can cut it on this one corner. I'm trying to figure out how the best way to show when the grade's off, because on these videos you really can't tell. But the dozer's right there obviously, but I'm probably standing 2 or 3 feet above it. So I'll put the drone in the air and see if that helps a little bit. Maybe that helped, maybe it didn't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start this ridge line where it's basically been mowed. This is the highest point. So I'm gonna come in here, cut all the grass off, this little cedar tree, all the way down past, as far, shove it all past the bottom side. It's actually kind of greasy on top, probably only an inch or 2 deep because it's been free. It rained about an inch a week ago or something. Push all that through there and then just start building my lifts up. And depending on, I can tell by the feel. I'm not even gonna get the transit out until tomorrow probably. And get to pushing, see what happens. Hopefully don't hit nothing. All right, we're about to get started on the first push. I don't know if you can see the gauge or not. It's almost 15%. So over here, get to work, turn the radio off. That's gotta be the biggest thing about YouTube. You can't listen to the radio. washouts on slopes like this, but it's this bad. I might end up having to rip it before the day's over. off. Got all the char and grass removed, so now we're just going to start with the first lift. So I pushed in the first lift, and this stuff is like a red gumbo. It's super tacky. It's coming up in huge dirt clods, and so I pushed it all down. It's like, you know, it's just rough as like the moon. And then I'm going to turn sideways like this. This is one pass, and it'll break that up more. And then after I make my first pass, then I'll scoot over and go right back over my track, so I'll have two of them packed. And I'm only going, this is probably 20 foot wide here. It might be a foot deep over there, but it's only 3 or 4 inches here. I'll go over it, and as long as the ground doesn't have big holes in it, you know, like this, then it'll be compacted. But you have to go over it 2 or 3 times when it's this gummy, because it's breaking up in, like, you know, 8, 12, 16-inch blocks of dirt. But I'll go over it a couple times. I might put this in the cab to give an idea of what it looks like, but and if I have to go over it a couple times, that's fine. So I'll go over this one more time, and these little ones that's on top, they'll roll around a lot better and fit down into them little voids. And then I'll drive the dozer over and scoot it over 2 foot until the tracks have went over every bit of it. So carry on. So it got dark last night, come back out here this morning, finished the slopes up. It's like a 15 degrees, and then it's 15 degrees on that backside too.